Welcome to the very first episode of The War Machine. This is a show of which we look at the regions of the world that are mostly affected by conflict. And the reason why conflict is really just being talked about a lot because it's depriving people of their right to exist and live. And actually, we shall begin with the head. And by the head, I do mean the northern part of America, or maybe called North America. The reason why North America is really being put into perspective is that there is a civil war that is raging and happening there, and it is really resulting because of the new administration that has taken power from the previous regime or the previous government. And this is being driven and made possible because the present head of state made a statement to say all illegal immigrants should exit my nation. And these illegal immigrants are trying to retaliate and try to form protests that are not so peaceful as they are trying to describe them, and they're trying to fight the state. But you cannot fight you cannot fight or maybe it is that way they say don't bite the hand that feeds you, because they're in the nation where that is the hand that is feeding them, and they're illegal, by the way, and they're trying to resist the law. That is not something that you do if you try to go and plead for asylum in the nation and then you don't show any documentation. So that has really erupted, and most of the affected states is Los Angeles, according to my sources and my feed that I'm really seeing. But there are also other affected states, but that is the one that is mostly on the media and trying to circulate and probably try to let everyone know that there are protests happening in the states, in those states or areas. So now we're moving to South America. I cannot really lie. According to my resources, according to my sources, and according to my feed, I haven't seen a lot of South American conflicts and tension. South America has really been a bit quiet. Although, if it does pop up on my feed, I'll really just bring it up here and then just talk of it. I know I can really comment just below the videos that I'm watching, but I feel like doing this makes it a bit more raw. For people to even see my comment and be like, oh yeah, that's the person who really did a comment. Yeah, I'm the one, yeah. So, hey, what's up? Hi, hello, how you doing? That is the reason why I want to make this. It's raw. Just me trying to observe and try to see everything and just try to be a concerned citizen who's really concerned for life in these areas where such is happening. Now we are moving away from South America, by the way, and now moving to Europe. Oh my god, Europe has really been a bit quiet for some time, just after the Biden administration was toppled over by Trump, because all that I was hearing in the news was, oh my god, Zelensky, oh my god, Putin. And now it's just being quiet just after Russia as I don't know, maybe I may not say Russia, after the United States have a new leader, a new head of state, because obviously Biden is pumping in more troops going to Ukraine has received more of that, and no, Russia's doing this, no, that is going on, no, Putin says what. Bro, it was so head draining, so much so that I thought that would spill over to other nations and I would see myself being bombarded and dying at the same time. But anyways, here we are. At least a reduction or a redundancy of tension actually makes me breathe and feel a bit more better as a human being, because I feel like the days I'm existing on this plane of existence are being at least extended, and I have more time to experience the good things that do come with the world, good and bad, and I really appreciate for that. And Europe has really been quiet. Kudos Europe. Good vibrations and good energies comes to you for being peaceful. Moving out to the Middle East. Oh my god. The main reason why I thought of even making this video is because of the Middle East. Bro, Iran and Israel, bro, those people are bombing the heck out of each other. The only thing that I see on my feed right now, it is this nation sent those missiles. This one did that. Those are doing this now. It is just actually giving me headaches. I wake up early in the morning, leave my room, trying to find a space where I can do my recording, and not only recording but also video watching, and then just try to watch it, see if it's trying to spill over, how many people are trying to get involved in it, and just trying to see if it is being a war that is going to reach a near negotiation point soon, of which I don't see. I only see these people bombing that one bombing this one. At least for today on the 17th, it's actually like the tension of the tensions of at least like mini mics or something like that. But I'm really quite sure if I just go back to my feed and my homepage and just try to see what's going on there, I'm going to see this one bomb that. And the striking thing about this conflict and war that is happening is like they are really strategically bombing the people who are like nuclear physicists. If you're a nuclear scientist, they'll bomb the heck out of you. And who are the affected people? The children and the civilians who are in cross proximity of the people who are actually being bombed. And I bet they're being taken as collateral damage, I think, because if I were to be like a target, this whole place that I'm in, if it were to be a drone attack, it would like boom, and after that is done, they would really like get rid of me. But check, there'll be debris flying everywhere. There'll be people being hit by the remnants of things that will like break away from here, and that would really like be something that is being considered to be collateral damage by them. But I don't know. Maybe it's not collateral damage because they are really like misregarding life as it goes. But anyways, as the days unfold, we'll continue hearing more and more talks will get to be had about these areas of which I have specifically thought of trying to like bring into light and trying to analyze them on this talk that I'll be having on this show. I'm trying to now call the War Machine. So that's it about the Middle East. I only hear of Israel and Iran trying to like spark up the war tension and everything like that. Now moving to Africa, yes, and in Africa there's really been a lot of silent progression, and by silent progression I mean just some days ago there was this tension between Musk and Trump, and guess what? While I was distracted, I didn't hear some of the things that were occurring in Africa. It was only like maybe probably yesterday or the other day when I got to find out that there are three African nations that are getting together and trying to form a sovereign state. And those are Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. Bro, they are coming together and they'll be controlling their own minerals. They'll be controlling like they'll have a single military, and that will actually be like a super nation probably in Africa who won't be intimidated by them. Not only intimidation, but who wouldn't want to do business with them, because you don't want to do business with people who are insecure. You want to do business with people who are secure and everything like that. So just check it out. That is really a silent progression in Africa, and I really would want to see where this goes on in future, because this is just like the 17th of June and things are slowly but surely unfolding. So let's just wait for things to keep on like unfolding in the world, and we'll continue doing analysis and talks of them. And now I'm moving to Asia Pacific. Really, I cannot lie, Asia's really been a bit quiet. Really, it has not popped up on my feed, so I do believe it is actually like in a peaceful zone. Kudos goes to the people in Asia. Like, peace goes to you. May the gods of peace keep shining on you, and I really do appreciate on that. But I may send peace on you, Asia, but who knows, in future maybe I'll actually like say something of you or something like that. But anyways, we'll continue enjoying our talks on the War Machine. Now we're going to move to the next region that is really impacted by the conflict. After moving from like the other perspective, oh no, we are actually like done with all the regions. But anyways, kudos also goes to Australia and Madagascar, as well as Asia, as I earlier mentioned. Please, may the gods of peace keep being with you. It also feels nice when you know that there are actually nations who are just actually like at peace, and it does feel like, okay, that is maybe where my soul goes to rest when I'm sleeping. That is where I just like find a place where I can actually like just breathe. Anyways, we're now moving to global trade. For global trade, there hasn't been a lot that has really popped up on my feed, but I really have to say this. In Iran, it was reported that the broadcasting lines were being brought down and were brought down. And thank God the current Tony Stark we have in the world, who is Elon, he was able to activate the Starlink. And that is something I can just have to say about the global trades. And yeah, that is about it. I more what I can really say about that. And I really appreciate for you joining me on this very first episode of the War Machine. Many things are to come, but anyways, I'll just be uploading this but like at the beginning of the week, so at least like I can touch and analyze some of the things that have been occurring in some of like the past week, the current week, and everything like that. So with that being said, I really appreciate for your time, and I really appreciate for your viewing. Yeah, this is something. I am just a concerned citizen trying to just bring to light at least what I do for you has to be brought to light. And please do have a good one and have a blessed one too.